Hello, my name is Anthony Metzger. I'm the creator and founder of Wines of the World. I'm also a winemaker and I'm a certified sommelier. Each week here at Wines of the World, I release a Skype recorded interview with a winemaker from one of the many wine producing countries of the world. On this week's episode of Wines of the World, I have a really fun interview with a winemaker named Kevin. Kevin is from California, but he has literally traveled the world and made wine. He's going to share with us his adventures and his winemaking skills here on Wines of the World live via Skype from California. Here's a little snippet from my interview with Kevin.
Wine is about great experiences, and one of the things I like to tell people about wine is, again, you can just enjoy it casually. But Once you start getting more into wine, one of the great things is you can discover the world through wine. You can learn about the culture from which it came. You can think about the history of how that's made. You can think about the cultural aspects that drive that obsession. The French love very earthy and biological flavors, stinky cheeses and so on, how that cultural influences their winemaking. You can look at the science of how the wine is made, the chemistry behind the wine, the biology of the yeast and bacteria that create wine. It's a living object.
Sure.
That wine's basically a probiotic. Yeah. And within a single glass of wine, you've got the entire world of science, culture, history, languages of how, the people speaking it to make the wine. You've got so much influence, but then you've also got the experience of how you're consuming it, the culture of your friend group, your social group, the context, hiking or at a wonderful dinner, or the food pairing. The whole world is in a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And it's this little prism through which to see the world. But sometimes, while that's very inspirational to me and I think a lot of people, you also have to take a step back and as the Australians say, take the piss out of yourself. And one of the things I love to do is if someone says, what aromas do you get in this wine? And I'll swirl it and I'll go, subtle aromas of, a stallion galloping through the Pacific Northwest rainforest, subtemperate rainforest, trampling some mushrooms, perhaps some blackberry bushes. And, the horse takes a fart, and then the aromas all coalesce into...
Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe your email address to my website, winesoftheworld.info, so that I can email you once the episode is released. So make sure you subscribe so that you can be a part of the adventure.